Hello everyone, Justin Crumley here with the back again for another edition of the Cujo Sports Talk Show. As you can see, I'm not rocking a beard no more, which if you're a hockey fan could only mean one thing. Your favorite team's been eliminated from the playoffs and you had to get rid of the playoff beard. Well, my favorite team is the Red Wings. You guys probably know that by now. And they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. Really feels weird not having a lot of hair here. Really gonna miss that beard. In fact, I'd like to take a minute to remember that beard. Now that that's over with, this theme song. Alright guys, I'm back. Obviously, you guys know the gist. Right now, Wings are out of the playoffs. Another round one exit, which means more bullshit about the Wings haven't made it past the second round of the playoffs since 2009. You know what though? It's okay. I'm not mad anymore. You know, it's a real shame too, because the Wings, they really played their hearts out in this series. And you know, I'm not gonna bicker or bitch at all about, you know, anything that went on, Cronwall being suspended, which I obviously didn't agree with. I made that very clear on Twitter. And speaking of Twitter, I've already gotten into a few squabbles with some Lightning fans, and I'm done now. I'm not fighting with them anymore. I'm just gonna move on. Support my team, no matter what, through thick and thin, because that's the kind of person that I am. Now, this is the Sports Talk Show, where I talk sports, and I would just like to just kind of go over everything that I saw out of the Red Wings in this series that I really liked, some things that I didn't particularly care for, and overall just kind of give my thoughts on the entire series. Alright, the positives. Let me say it right now. Peter Mrazek just absolutely tore it up this whole series. Peter Mrazek, in my opinion, is probably the sole reason the Wings even made it to 7 games. Especially in Game 1, because he faced 46 shots, had to make 44 saves, and they won Game 1. The Red Wings, the only time they ever trailed in the series was now that they lost. They lost 4 games to 3. That's the only time the Wings ever trailed in this entire series. Peter Mrazek, he was just solid. If you go back and watch my last installment, you'll see that I said that Jimmy Howard should be the starting goalie, and if he lets up too many goals, you put in Mrazek. Well, hey, I was wrong. I'll admit it. But I guess it really just doesn't matter at this point. Other positives, I like what I saw out of, Datsuk. Uh, Erickson played a pretty good series, which was kind of surprising because he was not one of the better players all season. Just the offense in general, I'm actually quite happy with. Shahan played really well. Abdelkader played pretty good. Even Smith was pretty good. The Wings did a really solid job of shutting down Steven Stamkos. That's really good. I mean, that was Tampa Bay's impact player. And even without one of their better players, Nicholas Kronwall, the Wings played absolutely solid in Game 7. Just couldn't get one past Ben Bishop. There's really no other way around it. Just really sucks. I hate losing, but what can you do, guys? It is what it is. That's really all the positives I got. Negatives? Zetterberg, I'm calling you out, dude. You really weren't there. You definitely needed to produce more. I'll say that was kind of a hole on the Wings right now. Zetterberg didn't perform. Kronwall, other than that big hit, I didn't see much out of him. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't really care right now. I don't really remember. Just defensive collapses. Game 4 was a perfect example. The Wings had that game won. Last 5 minutes, Tampa Bay came back, tied it, won it in overtime. They needed to find a way to shut down Tyler Johnson. Tyler Johnson gave the Red Wings all kinds of hell, and just he really tore it up. So my hat's off to him. Now, overall, series was tight. The Wings definitely broke some expectations by even lasting 7 games because no expert had them even winning the series. No expert had them, coming anywhere near 7 games. A lot of experts had Tampa Bay winning in 5, 6, maybe even sweeping the Wings, but didn't happen. Wings fought hard. I'm actually quite proud of them. I'm just going to say this right now. Let's get it out of the way. Congratulations, Tampa Bay. You earned it. That's all I'm going to say. Overall, guys, this was a really solid season. I'm actually quite proud of the Wings, what they accomplished, extending that playoff streak to 24. Let's hope they can make it 6 more years in a row to break Boston's record. That's really all I got to say right now, guys. I'm really sorry that this was short, that I'm not really energetic. I'm literally making this video right after the game is over, right after I shaved my beard. I'm just a little disappointed in how it ended, but you know what, guys? It is what it is. Before I go, though, and I will try to get a little ecstatic for this, I want to give some shout-outs. I have a lot of shout-outs to give. Before I do this, though, I want to do a little self-promotion. My Eye Candy Season 2 fan-made synopsis is now up. If you guys are a fan of the show, were a fan of the show, Eye Candy, I suggest you guys check that out. I really put a lot of work into it. And all but 2 of these shout-outs are the reasons these people are giving shout-outs. I told people on Twitter that if they spread that video, that Eye Candy video, because I really wanted it to do good, I would give them a shout-out in my next vlog. So if you complimented me or you retweeted the video on Twitter or just shared it in any way, shape, or form, thank you. If you guys haven't watched it already, I suggest you do so. Alright, so for the people that spread the video and gave me some really nice feedback on it, my friend Kiwi at VJusticeForever, Bobby at SaberBills716. Bobby, I want to also say you should follow this guy if you ever want to talk hockey or just sports in general with this guy. He knows his stuff. He's a really cool guy. Steve ZMK at Hobadog. You guys have heard of him before. He's spread the video. And he's also a cool guy. Domi at Justice Cosgrove. She's really awesome. Definitely give her a follow. Andrea Andrea, I don't know if I'm saying that right. I apologize if I get it wrong. At Andrea Kova. Emily at MyLime78. You guys have seen her before. My friend Miranda at Miranda Loves Vic. Chloe at Justice X Swag. You guys have seen her before. She's got the heart of gold. Sam at Sim Justice. Pretty sure you guys have seen her. Not seen her, but heard of her on my channel before. She's a really good friend of mine. She also gave me some good feedback on that video. And finally, Kari at VJ Headquarters. Just a really, really thoughtful person. She's a hockey fan too, so yeah, she's really awesome. So definitely follow all those people. Now I have 2 more shoutouts to give. These are for different reasons. Those reasons being, these people are awesome. Next shoutout goes to Joe Bidet. Bidet. I think it's French. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Joe, I apologize if I messed that up. At Jobu3, this guy's really cool. He, he's a guy that never gives up on his team, and I admire him for that. You're awesome, Joe. Finally, the last shout out goes to my friend Angela Pavelanis. I apologize if I said that wrong. At Angela Alert, she is a really awesome Red Wings fan. She's really cool. She knows her stuff too. I've talked to her a little bit about hockey before. She's very spirited, and she has faith in the Red Wings all the time, and I really admire that about fans in general. Always stick by your team. So yeah, that's why I respect Angela. She's just awesome. Everybody on the shout out list is awesome. If you have a Twitter, I suggest you follow these people. They're really awesome. I've said that too many times to count, but you know what? I don't really care. They're awesome, and that's how it goes. Okay, guys, that's all I got for you today. Guess I'm just gonna close it out with a little heartfelt speech. I usually post these on Facebook and Twitter, but I'm gonna give you guys the benefit of watching it right here and now. For what it's worth, I'm not mad. I'm really not. I mean, I hate to see the Red Wings season come to an end, but this is what it is. It's playoff hockey. Someone's got to win, someone's got to lose. World keeps spinning. And hey, we extended that playoff streak, and I'm pretty sure our offseason is going to be a lot better this year than it was last year. At least I hope so. That's basically all I got for you guys. I'm really sorry this vlog didn't turn out that great. Like I said, I'm still kind of getting over the loss, and well, next time, hopefully I'm a lot more cheery. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel for anything and everything. Till next time, guys. I'm Justin Crumley, and this is Cujo Productions saying thank you, Detroit Red Wings, for a great season.